Tariq, like it or not, Josh McDaniels in the dead of night gets canned by the Raiders.
We saw this coming. We saw an owner that was upset and saw different plays that were going on throughout the year. I believe had a number of different leads in games and lost them. McDaniels is not a NFL head coach. Let's get this narrative out of our head. Any of Bill Belichick's disciples been a great head coach? Not really. None of them.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because one thing we realize now, it does take the quarterback. It does take the leadership of a team, of a quarterback to help win you games, number one. And number two, his theories and his ideas in this sort of era doesn't really work unless you're in line with that quarterback. So I think quarterback play is huge, which is why I get the unfinished business. How come we don't have backups fighting for number one jobs?
I just want two. Why McDaniels was hired in the first place. I can the GM, too.
Yeah, no, it is weird. It happens right after the trade deadline, right? Like, you were going to let them make a move and then decide right after they were gone?
It's totally Raiders, though.
It is, yes. I mean, that's just it. When Mark Davis is the one that makes the final decision on your career is over. But I didn't see him being fired in season, only because, I mean, the Raiders, the AFC is still kind of wonky right now. Like, you don't want to ride this thing out and see what happens? And what are you paying Devontae Adams? What you gave up for him? You're just going to let this go and see what happens here?
Antonio Pierce takes over. I'm interested.
That is going to be cool.
Let's see if we can right the ship here and get this team in the playoffs.
This year?
No.
Okay. Good. We're on the same page.